Greetings, writers. It's time for another review of letters through a word. Let's see if you can read this word. That's right. I've written the word cat. C-A-T. Notice I have two bubble letters that both start off like C's, and then a tall T up the mountain, down the mountain on that same line until you get to the ground, and tail. Here it is now. C, dip down, go back around the other way. Go into your A, dip down, go back around the other way. Close up the C, turn it into an A, and then go into your tall T. Up the mountain, down the mountain. Remember, don't leave the mountain until you're on the ground safely. Make your tail, pick up your pencil or pen, and cross your T from left to right. Cat. Here it is again. C. Make a tail, go right into the A, which starts off like a C. Close it up, give it a tail, and then into your tall T. When you're finished with the word, then you may pick up your pencil and cross the T right in the middle, from left to right. Remember, the longer your tail, the more space you'll have between each letter. Here is cat one more time. Now pause the video and you try. Now let's try another word reviewing the letters that we previously learned. Can you read that? Yes, it says goat. Now let's try. Listen as I talk you through it. A G is a bubble letter, so start off with your C. Close up that C. Drop down all the way down, making a G. Go right into your O, which looks like a C at the beginning, and then a happy face tail. Pull the line over and make another C. Turn it into your A. Tall T, drop down, give it a tail. Pick up your pencil, cross the T from left to right. Goat. Here it is again, a little faster. G, O, A, T. When you're finished with the word, then you may cross the T. Remember, in cursive writing, you do not pick up your pencil or pen until you're finished with a complete word. Now pause the video and practice writing goat. Our next letter for today is cursive N. And this is what you should do. Start on the ground, prepare for takeoff, lift off the line to the dotted line, like you're climbing the mountain. Then curve down and go straight down to the ground line or the bottom line. Then go back up that mountain or hill on the same line you went down on and make another lump, giving it a tail at the end. This is a cursive N. It has two lumps. Here it is again. Start at the bottom, go up, come down. Go back up on that same line and come down again. Give it a tail. Here it is one last time. Notice that cursive letters have a tail at the beginning and the end of the letter. And notice for cursive N, the lumps are the same height. Now, pause the video and practice making N's. Our next letter is cursive M. Cursive M starts off just like N, but instead of 1, 2 lumps, you're going to have 3. Please watch. Start at the bottom, prepare for takeoff. Up, down. Go back up on that same line, down. Go back up on that same line, down, and tail. Now that's a cursive M. Here it is again. Tail at the beginning, 1 lump, 2 lumps, 3 lumps, and a tail. Last time. Now pause the video and you try. Our next letter is cursive P. Cursive P starts off like the letter I. Watch. Prepare for takeoff. Lift up to the dotted line. Now, instead of coming down on the same line you went up on, you're just going to go straight down. When you get down to the bottom line, you're going to curve up like you're making a letter G. But go all the way back up to that top line. Make a bubble to turn it into a P, and then follow that bottom line back out, giving it a tail. Here it is again. Make an I, but drop straight down. Bounce off of that bottom line, curve it up like you're making a G, but go all the way to the top of the line. Come down, making the P. Stay on that line. Do not pick up your pencil yet. And kick out a tail. Here it is one more time. Now you try. Our next letter is cursive R. And R also starts like the letter I. But stop when you get to the dotted line. Then come down just a little on that line. But now you're going to come down with a diagonal line and then drop down again to the ground line and make a tail. It looks like a rocking chair again, doesn't it? Here it is again. Make an I, come down just a little bit on that tip of the I, diagonal line out to the right, then tuck in and kick out a tail. Here it is one more time. R. Now pause the video and practice your R's. The next letter is the letter S. The S starts off like the letter I. You go up diagonally, stop at the dotted line. Then it kind of looks like the letter R because you come down just a little bit at the tip on that same line, but you're going to keep going down straight to that bottom line, the ground line, and then curve in, stay on that same line, tail out. Here it is again. Go up like the letter I, come straight down. As soon as you get to the bottom line, curl in, tuck it in, and then pull the line out, not picking up your pencil or pen until you're finished with the entire letter. I call it a teardrop S because it looks a little bit like a teardrop. Here it is again. Up, straight down, in, and out. Last time, up, straight down to the bottom, curl in, and out. Now, pause the video, and you try. Now it's time to read and write some words. Here's the first word. Let's see if you can read it. Yes, the word is nap. Now watch me as I explain. Remember, an N, go up, down, up on the same line again, and down for 2 lumps. Give it a tail so you can have space between your letters. An A is a bubble letter, so start it off like a C. Come back around and close it, turning it into an A. Drop down, give it a tail. Go back up into your P like an I. Straight down like an S, but go all the way down to that solid line. When you get there, bounce back, kind of like you're making a G, but go all the way to the top of that line. Close it up like a P, and then don't pick up that pencil yet. Pull the tail out. Nap. Here it is again. N, A, P. Practice writing the word nap and circle your best word last when you're finished with your whole line. Let's try another word. Let's see if you can read this word. Can you read that? That's correct. The word is nurse. Now, let's go through it slowly. Remember, an N has 2 lumps. Go up, down, back up on the same line, down again. A U looks like 2 I's put together. An R starts like an I, comes down a bit on the tip, out like a rocking chair, and then the leg. Go up into the S, which starts off like an I, drop straight down, curve in, and pull out the tail. Then go right into that roller coaster E. Nurse. Here it is one more time. N, U, R, S, E. Nurse. Now pause the video and you try.